All right, welcome to TJ Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at the Streamlight Microstream USB. A couple of key facts about this thing. It has a high and low mode. You just double tap the tail switch to change it. The high mode is 250 lumens. The low mode is 50 lumens. And then it comes in a bunch of different colors. This is the Coyote, also black, red, and green. Now, just so you know, in order to get different levels of intensity, what you do is you double click the tail. And there's basically two modes on this light switch. The first one is kind of momentary on and off. So if you just kind of push it slightly, it will come on. If you click it, it will stay on. So if you want to switch from high to low, you hit it until the light comes on and then release and then hit it again. So it's like this. So that changes it from high to low. By the way, the Coyote, the first thing is high and then low. So when you first turn it on, it will be on the high mode. All the rest of them are the opposite. They start in the low and they go to the high. Now, this thing is pretty small. My tape measure is telling me about 4 inches or 10 centimeters on this. And that is the greatest thing about this flashlight. I own flashlights that are 4 times more expensive than this. Actually, a couple of them. And this one gets more use than all the rest of them because it fits in my pocket so nicely. This clip fits. I put this in my left pocket. I usually carry a knife in my right pocket. I'm in the trades, do a bunch of remodeling, and so this is an everyday carry for me. About 90% of the times I've got this in my pocket, and I just use it for everything. Whenever I need to see something better, this is my go-to. By the way, I know that you got a light on the back of your iPhone or your Android phone, about 30 to 50 lumens. This thing is 250. The other thing that's interesting about using an iPhone is the lumens coming off your screen is sometimes just as bright as that little light on the back, and that causes the light to not be as effective. But I use this all the time. You can, when you're looking for something, put it in your mouth to hold it. You can also clip it to your hat, which I do quite often with this little clip here. Just clip that on and it will hold it. I actually prefer this way because I find that when it's clipped underneath, it gets in my vision a little bit. Also, if you're like looking someplace, you can just turn it on and then set it down, and that illumination kind of going the way that you're looking is very good. There is a difference between the Streamlight USB and the regular Streamlight. The regular Streamlight is a little less expensive. It uses either AA or AAA batteries, I'm not sure. But the lumens aren't as much. The way that you would charge this thing is you would pull this open, and you can see there's a little O-ring there, and then it comes with this cable. And so the cable gets plugged in here, and then you're going to plug it into your brick. By the way, this is the cable it comes with, so if you don't have an old-fashioned brick, and then plug it into an outlet. You can see that red light that came on. That is telling us that it is charging. It turns green when it's fully charged. So that's how you charge it. The run time on the high is an hour and a half. The run time on low is 3.5 hours. That's a long time if you're in the trades, because you're usually not going to turn this thing on and just leave it on. A lot of times I just have it on just momentarily, you know, for like 2 or 3 minutes at a time. So it's about a month between the times that I charge it. By the way, that O-ring makes it semi-waterproof. I don't know that you'd want to go scuba diving with this thing, but it also, you know, holds up to, like, if it gets dropped in water, things like that. I've had this for over a year. You can see that it's fallen on the ground a number of times. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. This thing is the greatest flashlight that I have ever owned. Who's it for? This is a moderately priced flashlight. It's not the cheapest thing in the store, but by no means is it expensive. If you're a buy once, cry once type of person, this is a good flashlight for you. Again, I carry this thing 90% of the time, even when I'm off the job, just because after you get used to it, it's so convenient. So if I get 100 likes on this video, I will do, instead of just seeing my hands, I'll give you a video of this thing in action. Also, subscribe. By the way, there's a link down in the description. So if you click on that, I get a small commission. You won't pay anymore, but it's one way to appreciate the channel. Thank you so much. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful day.